Hello and welcome to my 28 to 29 week vlog. We're 29 weeks pregnant today. Everything is good. Pretty much. I'm not going to do the stand-up bump shot at the end today because it's basically the same as it was last week. But I will put the pictures in at the end. So if you want to see bump, stay tuned. And there will be a couple of like body shot photo things as well. I just can't be bothered to stand up because I'm filming here with the really awesome sticker behind me, and it's just awkward. So, getting on down to it, it's not overly exciting. There's been one pretty crappy day, which was yesterday in the weeks. The last day of being 28 weeks, plus 6 days, was a bit pooey. Other than that, it's not been too awful considering the heat. In England, and I know in America it's been very, very hot, but I am like partially Irish, so hence the green eyes and the fair skin and the, well, actually I've got brunette hair with red in it. And I therefore am very good in wet conditions. I'm pretty awesome in cold conditions. Put me in hot conditions and I'm okay as long as it's not overly humid. However, in the UK it's very, very, very hot, very humid, and I died. I was a little bit like, oh, like actually dying a bit. I was basically pointless. I didn't get the housework done as well. I was just exhausted, but very, very happy and enjoying the sun and everything, but just finding it very draining. Wasn't sleeping because I just could not get comfortable. I was just hot and everything. And of course the kids have got the fan and I keep meaning to get another fan and I keep forgetting, and then just I'm useless, or they're all sold out by the time I get round to it, which is what happened to me the other day, and I was like, really, come on. But yeah, I've really, really, really loved the warmth. I have. It's just, I get behind on my housework basically because I cannot force myself to do crap. But yesterday I managed to hoover out the car and hoover out the whole house because we'd been to my sister's beach hut the day before, and there was sand everywhere in my car, and I'm a little OCD and I couldn't cope and had to clean it out, so I was incredibly grateful it was cooler yesterday, and it is again today, so I've managed to sort of clean my house again. So that's pretty awesome. The only things I've had this week, I mean, as I said, the acid reflux is kicking up a gear. It's pretty much daily now. It's not awful by any stretch, but it's not pleasant. Still got SPD, backache, all that normal stuff. It's not brilliant, but it's not awful. Again, I can walk, I can jump, I can still touch my toes, keeping my damn knees straight. Booyah! Brilliantness at 7 months pregnant. I'm still really chuffed that I can do that. I find weird things great, by the way. Yeah, everything's been fine, just the normal bog standard pregnancy stuff until yesterday. Oh, also, the GTT, have heard nothing, and that was last Thursday I did it. I haven't heard a thing, so I'm assuming I've passed. So that's good, but we will find out tomorrow at my midwife's appointment. So yeah, I may do an update if that's interesting enough. I may not, it depends how it goes. I may just wait until next Thursday and mention it then. I don't know. But yesterday was a little bit crappy on a symptomatic day. Basically, it cooled down and little dude was very, very quiet. And I mean, he moved in the morning, and then I kept thinking, well, he'll move in a bit, and he didn't. And it got later and I had to pick the kids up from school, and I'm thinking, oh, he's really not moving. And he was not playing. And I was just organising to go to the hospital when my husband finished from work, everything. And I'm thinking I'm just going to have to go into or I'm going to have to ring up, and they're probably going to send me into the local hospital to get monitors and everything. And I'm thinking, oh God, I'm going to have to go and find change for the car park and stuff like that, being practical. And I was just getting myself organised, and I got the Doppler out to listen to his heartbeat because he'd been quiet the day before, not as quiet, and I listened to the Doppler and it woke him up and he started moving, listening to his own heartbeat, I think. So I did that and it woke him up and he started to move, and I was like, oh, thank God for that. But today he's been very active this morning, and by 10 o'clock he'd already done twice as many movements as he'd done yesterday. So I think it's just like a growth spurt, because he's quiet anyway, he really is. But I think that he was just super quiet. Maybe it's growth spurt, maybe it was the heat, I don't know. But I'm very grateful he's moved lots today, and hopefully he's like sleeping now or whatever. He's being quiet now, but hopefully later on he will move again. But I do think the Doppler sort of like bugs him, the sound of it annoys him, and he ends up moving because he can hear the boom, boom, boom sound of his own heartbeat. So, so I've got a bit of acid reflux at the moment. Ooh, sexy. Hopefully that will be something that will make him respond, so I can do that. So the Doppler's just at the bookcase over there. So yeah, I'm going to do that. If he's quiet for too long, I'm going to bug the crap out of him until he moves. it works. Other than that, I had, like, sorry, this is TMI gross disgustingness. So if you don't want to listen to talk about my nether regions again, you may want to click away. But yesterday, hemorrhoids came back. They seem to have gone again today. Mine are there, then they're not, then they are, then they're not. So that was very sort of last 2 days. That's been quite achy and uncomfortable. And my vulva area was swollen and sore and uncomfortable again. And I felt like I had, for women that have given birth, it's that sore, achy, bruised feeling like within a couple of days of giving birth, not the if you haven't had a cut, it just feels really bruised and really tender, and it felt like that for like 2 days. It was really annoying. So standing up was quite painful. So I had the SBT, I had the backache, I had a sore crotch, my ass hurt. I mean, it was awesome. So I went to see my sister, and she probably thought I was a complete lazy bint because I just sat on that beach. But I didn't. She doesn't love that I'm doing surrogacy. So I try not to talk about the bad points with her, because that would just, I think, reinforce the fact that she doesn't like the fact that I'm doing it. So I just don't mention the bad bits. It makes sense in my head. So, yeah, I just sort of sat there dying a little bit in the heat. I was grumpy, I hurt, I ached, I was tired. I was great fun. I really was. So I'll apologise to her for being a grumpy bint. But yeah, she loves me anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, that's it really. So I will put the bump pictures at the end. I am a bit behind. I was going to do the true emotions of being a surrogate last week. I was supposed to do it 28 weeks, so I did 18 weeks. And I forgot because I suck. And it was really, really hot. And I was what you call in America a hot mess. So trust me, I was saving you by not filming myself. But I'm going to do that next. And I might even do Edith's 2-year update. So you might get inundated with the spice. So sorry about that. But I will love you and leave you, and I will either update you tomorrow or over the weekend with the midwife appointment, maybe a little update, or I'll leave it until next week. I'll see how the weekend goes. But it's actually Edith's birthday on Saturday. She'll be 2 on the royal baby's due date, apparently. So, whatever. So, we will see you soon. We, like the multiple personalities, me and the baby, we'll see you soon. I'm just going to shut up now. Bye.